Now, just in case you didn't know, the concept of Moneyball was used to describe the Oakland Athletics baseball team becoming extremely popular and gaining a competitive edge in the league. Despite this, having one of the lowest sports payrolls in the entire National Baseball League. The concept is actually extremely simple. Instead of relying on the traditional tactics of sending scouts to find players based on their athletic ability, the Moneyball tactic is based on analytics and stats to build a winning roster. In baseball, often people focus on the usual stats: batting average, hits, stolen bases, and overall the player's performance. These are seen as the indicators of his current success and the success of the player in the future. But let's just say this: what if these stats were not the best predictors on if a player can play baseball? The Moneyball theory uses two different measured stats. One is the slugging percentage, which is the total bases divided by at-bats. And two, the on-base percentage. This is the percentage rate in which a batter is able to get on base for any reason. It doesn't matter if it's a fielding error, fielder's choice obstruction, or catcher's interference. The Moneyball theory is extremely simple. Can a player hit the ball? And can a player create runs? If the answer is yes to both of these questions, you've got a good player. And this is a player you want to purchase. All in all, what makes a winning team at the end of the day? And Billy Beane, the Oakland A's general manager, highly believed in this theory, as in 2002, he used the Moneyball technique to purchase undervalued players, which led to a 20-game winning streak, winning the American League West. The team was able to get rid of Jason Gamby, Johnny Damon, and Jason Isringason in exchange for multiple undervalued players that were 10 times more efficient. When Billy Beane used data analytics, he got the best players he could with an extremely low budget of only $41 million in salary. The Oakland A's were able to compete with such teams as the New York Yankees, who had much higher team salaries in the range of $125 million. So again, 41 million versus 125 million, and being able to compete. But many people say, how did he do it? Billy Beane performed data mining on hundreds of individual players, and they were a lot different than the traditional stats the scouts used. He didn't want to focus too much on high-priced home runners or players with high batting averages. Remember, his main goal was to look for players that were extremely low in cost and at the same time had a high on-base percentage. Think of it like this: those players with a higher on-base percentage had more value than those with lower on-base percentage. He even forced players to focus on walks and thus created an effect of forcing players to throw strikes to ensure more outs. And can you believe it? Between the years of 2000 and 2006, the Oakland A's went to win on average of 95 wins. They won 4 American League West titles and went to the playoffs 5 times. Many scouts and general managers often disregard the Moneyball principle, but they soon realize it was the most effective concept out there. Even the Red Sox tried to hire Billy Beane, but he denied them. Instead, they hired his advisor, Billy James, the one who created sabermetrics. Today, the story of Billy Beane and the Moneyball theory is world-renowned. There was actually a book written by Michael Lewis called Moneyball, and a film played by Brad Pitt. It's very interesting. There has been data on baseball players since the early 1800s. But why has it taken so long for players to emulate this strategy? no team wanted to go forward with this. Nonetheless, Billy Beane was the first person who really had the courage to ignore all others and bring data analytics into reality. As of today, top franchises such as basketball, football, hockey, and even soccer teams all over Europe use the same Moneyball strategy. I hope you like this video, and I hope